How many times should you eat a day to lose weight? There seems to be a lot of confusion around the number of meals you should be eating each day to optimize weight loss. Is having 2 to 3 big meals better than 5 to 6 small meals or vice versa? Common arguments around this topic include that eating breakfast kickstarts your metabolism, spreading your meals throughout the day can reduce hunger and cravings, or that eating right before bed causes weight gain. And what about intermittent fasting? The truth is that the research shows mixed results, and what works for one person may not work for everyone. To help you decide what is right for you, here are answers to the most common questions about meal frequency. 1. Does eating often increase metabolism? In simple terms, your metabolism is the measurement of how efficiently your body generates and uses energy, in other words, how many calories you burn each day. The biggest determinant of your overall energy expenditure is your basal metabolic rate, BMR, or resting metabolic rate, RMR. This is the minimum amount of calories your body needs to function at rest and accounts for roughly 60 to 70% of your total calorie needs. Your BMR can differ drastically from one person to the next based on age, muscle mass, genetics, overall health, etc., which is why some people can seem to eat whatever they want and not gain weight. It is their naturally fast metabolism. 2. Do frequent meals reduce hunger and cravings? Some studies suggest that increased meal frequency does not affect overall fat loss and may actually increase feelings of hunger. And eating less often is associated with improved appetite control in a number of studies. However, there may be a difference between overweight and lean individuals when it comes to meal frequency and appetite, as well as overall fitness and activity level. One study looking at lean males suggested smaller, more frequent meals might help control appetite better. The type of food you eat can also strongly impact hunger levels. Several studies have examined the effects of eating more high-sugar foods and refined carbohydrates on increased appetite. And more recent research emphasizes the importance of nutrient-dense, whole foods, especially high-protein foods, for better hunger management and overall weight loss. 3. Does eating before bed cause weight gain? It is commonly thought that eating a large meal right before you go to bed is going to cause you to gain weight or store more fat. After all, eating a big bowl of pasta and then sleeping it off can't be good for you, right? Well, the thing is, your metabolism doesn't shut off just because you went to bed. And your body is going to use whatever energy you provide it, no matter what time it is, as long as you aren't going over your daily calorie needs. The time of day you eat has not been shown to promote more fat storage than excess calories alone. However, some studies do suggest that those who tend to eat later at night tend to consume more calories overall, which can lead to weight gain. And late-night eaters tend to make poorer food choices. Weight gain aside, eating a larger meal before bed can also cause indigestion and may disturb your sleep routine. While some foods will affect this more drastically than others, if you're having acid reflux late at night, eating large meals before bed could be the culprit. 4. Why is breakfast so important? Some research suggests that eating a large breakfast and smaller lunch and dinner, in addition to less snacking and fewer meals overall, may promote better weight management due to improved appetite throughout the day and decreased calorie intake. In addition, having a large breakfast may support blood sugar control. In one study, diabetics who ate more calories earlier in the day had better blood sugar control throughout the day. But what you eat for breakfast could be just as key as a large meal itself. In one study, participants who ate a high carbohydrate and protein breakfast reported less hunger and cravings in a calorie deficit. And high-protein breakfasts have long been associated with better weight management. 5. Skipping meals, good or bad for weight loss? What about skipping meals or using fasting as an approach to cutting calories and weight loss? For years we've been told that skipping meals is going to mess with our appetite and energy levels and cause us to overeat at our next meal, but is this true? The truth is, there isn't a large amount of research suggesting that skipping meals leads to poor appetite control, and it likely depends on the person. Effects could also differ based on the meal you skip. Skipping breakfast was more strongly associated with higher body weights than eating before bed in one study. But another study indicated no difference between which meal is excluded, as long as the overall intake is controlled. Establishing consistency is also a major factor. If you eat at the same time every day and skip a meal, your appetite may be much more affected than if you regularly skip the same meal throughout the week. In other words, systematizing your diet and following a routine could be an important component in managing hunger and calories. And what works for one person doesn't work for everyone. There are a few potential benefits to strategic fasting and meal skipping. Intermittent fasting may help with weight loss by limiting your eating window to a specific time of day, and by result reducing your overall calorie intake. But outside of calorie control, fasting or skipping meal has not been shown to be more effective than other meal frequencies. Some research also suggests that periods of fasting can not only help you control calorie intake but may also improve your health. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on the notification bell.